Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Drogba, Batistuta, big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Drogba. And it's Neymar. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van der Vaart. And it's Drogba. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. João Cancelo. There's the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Conte. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's running through. Batistuta! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Serginho. And it's Drogba. Now it's Batistuta. Adams. Neymar. Schneider. That looks a cracking ball. Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Climbs up big. It's run. Ah, he's given it away. And again! And it's in! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe! Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Messi. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, super find. Great hit! They've scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang.
He's had a hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Conte. Serginho. And Guardiola. Looking tidy in possession. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Serginho. Messi. Messi is fouled. Bellingham. Schneider. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. Throw it. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Serginho. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Schneider. Serginho. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe. Nice ball, and he's in here. Inter Milan have... It's Neymar! Outstanding save to keep that out. Oh, terrible. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Mbappe completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Van der Vaart. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's cut it out. João Cancelo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams. Drogba. Caught offside that time. Bastoni. Adams. Almost an hour gone. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Van der Vaart. For Conte. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
João Cancelo. Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Serginho. Drogba. And it's De Bruyne. Vardiol. It's Van der Vaart. Vardiol. It's Van der Vaart. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Van der Vaart in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Final touch was poor.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Bastoni. De Arrascaeta. Neymar.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Great chance!
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just...
He rises! Barcelona have now used up... Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Inter are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Drogba. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he's picked out the run. Bastoni. Now Costa Curta. Schneider. Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Drogba. Pedri. Drogba looking to add to his goal. Pedri! De Arrascaeta. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chouameni. Drogba. Chouameni.
3 minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mbappe. Lovely ball, and it's Neymar! Oh, taken with style! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it, he chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Schneider. Numero 21.
So, just a consolation, he's had a shot! It's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Gol per il Barcellona.
That really
Numero
is.
15.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Batistuta, very much the hero in this game.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said his...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Maradona. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
Now it's Drogba. And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to...
He's had a hit! Goal! Inter!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he has been fouled there. And here's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Conte. Van der Vaart.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Looking for the run. It's a loose ball. Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Bruyne. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Serginho. Beckham. No, again there's no way through. And it's Maradona. Conte. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram calmly anticipates. Neymar. Pass is just off target.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. De Bruyne.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He gets big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Maradona. Not the most accurate pass. Fiddles it through. Now it's Neymar. Beckham. And Serginho. Drogba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going. But at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that has put paid to that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Batistuta, he has found the way through. Up he goes! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Messi, out to the left it goes.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. Van der Vaart. Batistuta. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Serginho. Conte. Drogba. Almost an hour gone. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the runner. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams. Beckham. And it's De Bruyne. Dink through. And the shot's on here. Now, real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Maradona.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van der Vaart. De Bruyne. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Van der Vaart. Batistuta. Mbappe chasing after it. Conte. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Drogba. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
But it's Thuram. Now there's a fine ball. Serginho. No, he wasn't going to let him past. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just 5 minutes left. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Mbappe. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
All hands on deck for this one.
Numero 9. Numero 10.
A few ironic cheers tell the story. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi. That pass isn't the best. We are into stoppage time.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ronaldinho. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with how...
Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Conte. Drogba. No, he's not getting any further than that. Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And straight into the wall. It's run loose here. Belletti. Oh, that's clever. Defending of the desperate variety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van der Vaart. De Bruyne. Van der Vaart. Drogba. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, big chance! Aims beyond the defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And he was alert to it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba. De Bruyne. Floated through. He's free, he has got space. And that's a superb pass. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Van der Vaart. He is through here. That is Conte.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Szoboszlai. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne. Van der Vaart. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Drogba. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Szoboszlai, he's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. Not the most accurate pass. That's a shade optimistic. Batistuta. Some resolute defending there. Bellingham. Real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Adams. Beckham. Szoboszlai looking to get on the end of this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckham. Soboslai.
Oh,
that's nice.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
De Bruyne. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Header! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
He's had a hit! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Milan go into the lead. Conte. Adams makes the interception. Serginho. Over to the left. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bastoni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Drogba.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know,
He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their third corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne. And Serginho. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Van der Vaart, who's set up one goal so far. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Nakata. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Nakata certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Bastoni. Adams. De Bruyne. Fiddles it through. Picked out brilliant. Now the finish! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Beckham is fouled.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
El dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19. El dorsal 7.
Adams. That's good running with the ball. Nakata, good driving run. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe, and the shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13. Mabar. Será sustituido por el dorsal
Bellingham.
21.
And here's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Szoboszlai. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Pedri. Adams. Oh, easy pickings there.
Habrá 5
And he's picked out the run. Oh, look, there's the hit! Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Beckham. Can he put it away? Lavia. Bellingham. Mbappe. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Decent hit! He scores! Comfort, yet more So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter,
Tes, tes, cek, cek. Tes. Tes, tes.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Aims beyond the defence. Delivers across.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter. Absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he? And Batistuta! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
How very smart. He just got it right.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He could see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foden. And he cuts out the supply. Van der Vaart. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's clever. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That pass has been well intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is expertly dealt with. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Hernandez. Always onto this. Foden. Keeper's ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo. Drogba. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Conte.
Vardiol.
Van der Vaart.
Vardiol.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Batistuta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Conte. Van der Vaart. Serginho. Valverde. Van der Vaart. Drogba. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh,
Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Serginho. Valverde. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. Yamal. He is through here. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He gets big. That's a half-decent try. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. Foden. Batistuta might just make this. There's the hit! And that's straight down the keeper's throat. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Rafinha, picked out brilliantly. He's looking wide. Crossed in again. He's gone full. In he goes again. In for the pieces. And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again. Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Climbs up big! And he's taking no chances there. Van der Vaart does really well to win the ball there. Just about up to the hour now. Adams. And it's Drogba. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He rises! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Conte. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Drogba. Drogba! And that was very necessary. Valverde. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Ruben Dias can get it clear. Foden, well timed, excellent interception. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team sought. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hernandez crosses. It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Now the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Nicely weighted. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Foden. Oh, important interception. Conte. That's a shade optimistic. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Van der Vaart. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 7.
So here comes a substitution. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Now it's Drogba. Beckham. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. The final seconds now. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Messi. Alvarez.
Might want to be careful there.
De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Drogba. Batistuta. McTominay. Tries to dink it through. Trincao. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Alvarez. Ribery. Trincao. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Serginho. And no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a good spell of possession, this. Torres might just make this. Well timed, excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Torres. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Torres! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's tried one! Oh, nearly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. As you can see, we've already started here. Son Heung-min. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that was vital. Son Heung-min. Bastoni gets across to intercept that.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word...
And De Bruyne! And kept kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maradona. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Really fierce, close defending. And here's Yamal. Threads one in. It's a mighty effort! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
De Bruyne. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Maradona. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Maradona. Maradona. He has found the way through. Yamal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Beckham. Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Son Heung-min. Bastoni. Beckham. Drogba. Passing nice and neat. That's Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Adams deals with that comfortably. Decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking tidy in possession here. And this chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's gone backward here. Son Heung-min. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, given away. Beckham.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's through here. And the shot! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Half-time getting close now. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, there's the shot! And he's straight offside. Out to the right. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Maradona. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe. Nicked it back promptly. Gerrard. There's the hit! Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Serginho, Beckham. Oh, that's nice. And it's Drogba! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake and they've got to move on.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Might be danger here. Yamal, and the pass is intercepted. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Adams. Gerrard. And it's Son Heung-min. Beckham. And it's Kante. Maradona takes control of it and he's on the move. Serginho. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. Real chance! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer. Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Son Heung-min, Gerrard, now the finish! Van der Vaart, De Bruyne, to Batistuta, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Adams. This much Drogba! Oh, another save. This is their second corner of the game. In for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And Beckham! Gerrard. Son Heung-min. And it's Maradona. Van der Vaart cuts out the pass. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Son Heung-min in with the challenge. Serginho. Yamal. Ball's gone out of play.
Substituição.
And it's Gerrard. Gerrard has been caught there, it's a foul. Maradona. Van der Vaart. Now it's Batistuta. Beckenbauer. Maradona. Into the last 5 minutes. And claimed it back swiftly. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal. He's shifting through the... Yamal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substituição em andamento.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Drogba.
acréscimo.
Chosen to go back. De Bruyne. Pedri. The less said about that pass, the better. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really... And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Serginho. Beckham. And Serginho. Serginho. Played into space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe, in with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fermin, and here's Neymar. He's keen, determined to have his say. It's their second corner of the game. Opts to play it back. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Van der Vaart. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gavi. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had it nicked away. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then for the
17
first substitution of the
será
game.
sustituido por el dorsal 2.
Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Van der Vaart. Conte. Serginho. Yamal does well to get it back. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Neymar. Quality ball. Foot in. Conte. It's Van der Vaart. Beckham. Serginho. Barcelona have rung the changes already. And Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gavi. Mbappe. Yamal! Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Yamal. Look at the space here. Now there's... He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is the...
It's Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pedri. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Gavi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Yamal goes short. That's very neat. There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see...
Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And through to the goalkeeper. Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, great chance! Gavi, looking for options for movement. Kante attempts a clearance.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Keeper has taken decisive action. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams. Beckham. Koundé tries to clear. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Yamal. Can he finish? He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Big chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Beckham. Serginho. And it's Neymar. No, he's not getting past him there. Drogba running with the ball. Drogba. Koundé calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres. Neymar. He's picked his way through. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's Mbappe, and here's Ferran Torres. Neymar. There's the hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Koundé fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Mabar, el dorsal 23. Beckham, el dorsal 27.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Messi, el dorsal 19. Cambio de jugadores.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pedri, Neymar, and here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Lampard with the short one. Oh, this looks sharp.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Pete.
Shot a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That's the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Neymar.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
And the shot! Schneider. And the counter is on. That's Thuram. Van der Vaart, Conte, and Adams. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Drogba. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's gone forward. Bastoni cuts out the pass. And it's Schneider. That is a great pick out. Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Thuram. Dembele gets into some space. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Stones. Serginho. De Bruyne. Now Stones. It'll be a throw-in. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Schneider. Now the finish! Serginho. De Bruyne. Batistuta. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Van der Vaart. And it's De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schneider. Out to the left it goes.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please.
And a shot! Goal, Italy! There is the breakthrough. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckham. Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Bruyne.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spread neatly. And it's Schneider. Dembele. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. And the shot's on here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, again there's no way through. And he was quick to react. Serginho. And it's De Bruyne. Stones. Now De Bruyne. Serginho. De Bruyne. Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Drogba. Batistuta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely worked. Cleared away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Conte. Drogba. Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Drogba. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckham. He gets big. It's in. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Serginho. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's out for a goal kick. Italy making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Stones.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's a mighty effort! And the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Tries to dink it through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's Snyder! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Serginho. Costa Curta. And he was quick to react. Serginho.
Habrá 3
Drogba.
minutos de descuento.
He's in plenty of space here. Bastoni can get it clear. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That's the end. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely struggled to get going.